Join me today as we look at one of the most important documents ever written about UFOs, the Condon Report. There has been a lot of talk recently about unidentified flying objects and the renewed interest in the subject. People often ask, what started it all? Well, the answer is a bit complicated, but today we're going to start with one of the foundational documents, the Condon Report. The Condon Report was published in 1968 and was the result of a 3-year study conducted by the University of Colorado at Boulder. By this time, the Cold War was heating up, and Project Blue Book, the Air Force's UFO investigation project, had just wrapped up in 1969. There was a lot of talk about UFOs in the media, and the government was under pressure to explain them. Enter Dr. Edward Condon, a physicist who became the director of the University of Colorado UFO project. Condon assembled a team of scientists from various fields to tackle the problem. The project was funded by the Office of Naval Research and the Air Force, and the team collected and analyzed thousands of UFO sighting reports. The Condon Project took a very scientific approach to the study of UFOs, much more so than previous investigations. They established clear criteria for evaluating reports, and they tried to eliminate as many possible explanations as they could. After 3 years of work, they published their results in a report that was over 900 pages long. The report's main conclusion was that most UFO sightings could be explained by conventional aircraft, misidentified stars, or other natural phenomena. In other words, there was nothing particularly extraterrestrial going on. The report asserted that there was no evidence to support the hypothesis that any terrestrial objects had been observed. While the report didn't outright dismiss the possibility of extraterrestrial visitation, it did say that if such visitation was occurring, it was not evidenced by the available data. The Condon Project examined some of the most famous UFO cases of the time, such as the 1947 Roswell incident. They concluded that this case, like many others, could be explained by a combination of misidentification, rumor, and in some cases, outright hoax. The report had a major impact on how the UFO subject was perceived by the general public. It lent credibility to the idea that most UFO sightings could be explained by mundane means, and it cast doubt on the more sensational claims made by some ufologists. Despite its scientific approach, the Condon Report has not been without its critics. Some have accused the team of bias and have dismissed the report as an example of how science has failed to take UFOs seriously. However, the report remains an important document in the history of UFO research, and it played a major role in shaping the way the phenomenon has been studied ever since. Subsequent investigations by the government, such as the one currently being conducted by the UAP Task Force, have much of the groundwork to the Condon Report. So what do you think of the Condon Report? Is it a valuable contribution to the study of UFOs, or is it an example of how scientists have dismissed the subject out of hand? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And do not forget to like and subscribe for more great videos about space and the search for extraterrestrial life. Thanks for watching. See you next time.